Good day, fellas. This is your daily dose of skill. I hope you are feeling very well. Today we are going to play with a T69 since quite some of you wants to see this vehicle in the action, so why the heck not? I haven't played with it in ages. Speaking overall about the T69, it's very meh tank in my opinion. It doesn't have anything super duper hyper turbo good, but hey, why not to try to make the tank work, which is not the best tank in the world of tanks. Speaking about the T69, it has autoloader, it has 4 shells in the magazine and 240 alpha damage if I'm not mistaken, right? So it's not necessarily a bad thing. Although mobility of this vehicle is kind of poor and relocating to the left and to the right can be a bit complicated, right? But overall, if you have a chance to penetrate someone for 4 shells, I mean, that's very nice. And remember, fellas, back in the day, back in like 2015 or 2014, T69, when it just came into the game, was one of the best tier 8 tanks right there. People used to use this in the tournaments and in the clan wars and so on. Holy bananas from Banana Land, how things have changed, my lovely friends. That's crazy. Anyways, let's try to make this vehicle work. And one more thing which I truly want to highlight, speaking about this tank, fellas. This is probably the most important thing. Standard ammunition is not very competitive on this vehicle. That's why you are seeing my loadout like 60% of the gold and 40% of APs, right? For some reason, gold is working so much better because it's quite ridiculous if you would ask me. Look at the standard penetration and look at the standard shell velocity. 181 penetration, which is half of the trouble. It's not that bad, but shell velocity 900 meters per second. Meanwhile, hits have like 1/3 better penetration and even faster shell velocity. So there is pretty much no drawbacks for this ammunition, right? But skill, space and armor, well, you can aim into the places where there is no space and armor, right? And you are going to be just fine. So yeah, keep this in mind, fellas. T69 is interesting creature. Anyways, we are quite lucky with the first matchmaking, to be fair with you, so my expectations in this game to get at least 3,500 combined as minimum. And what we are going to do, we are going to take this epic position. At least for me, this position is one of the best, right? Speaking about the gun accuracy of this vehicle, it's not very good, fellas. Truly, gun accuracy of this vehicle is kind of poor. It is definitely not one of those accuracies when you are going to say, oh, accuracy. No, this is not how the things is looking like with this tank. Anyways, it doesn't change the fact we can actually bully the lower tiers, right? Like this one, right? We can actually play against them. And if he is going to pick here, obviously we are going to smack him so damn hard he will forget his name. And this is exactly what I want to see. Although there is a tiger here and there is a guy which is making a hardcore pressure. So even though, wow. Fellas, pay attention to those bushwankers, right? We have many guys which is going to support us here. I'm just speaking for a second to see the Scorpion, and Scorpion is going to get completely banged. He have no bloody clue what the flying he have done here. He's thinking about shooting me once before the death, but luckily he failed doing so. And now maybe this Vaka is still playing here. Unfortunately, it's not the case, but that's fine. That's completely fine. And now, fellas, I believe it's our time to shine and to bang this Tiger 1 which is playing right here, right? Look at this. This is going to be a good. And 1 for the team, and 2 for the team, and 3 for the team, and 4 for the team. This is where this tank is shining. This is where this tank is shining like a little star, okay? And that was good, fellas. That was good trades for us. I believe you would agree. I believe you would agree with this one. And now what is our mission? Our mission, our mission is keep dealing with those mother truckers which is playing here. So next thing, 2 tier 6s. We can definitely think about peeking kind of sideways here to punish them, right? Aiming for a track. Too bad I did not manage to hit him. Well, I managed to hit him, but I did not manage to penetrate him. But once again, I am feeling just fine. And I am just holding angle for this guy. Also, meanwhile, what we could do, we could check it out. Maybe someone is flanking us, and oh boy, what did we found there, fellas? What did we found there? Look at this beautiful mosquito, right? He's thinking about crossing like this. The main thing is he doesn't have a turret, and I have a turret, and you know who have advantage here? Skill. He does. I will give you he does. I will give you he does. We are going to turn around like this, and we are going to try to check it out. Maybe this guy is waiting here on the corner. I'm speaking about this this tier 6 tank, right? It's very important. Speaking about important things, fellas, look at this. This guy is thinking about making a hardcore pressure skill. There is autoloader which is going for you. Yep, I am very well aware of that. I am extremely well aware of that, but once again, we have all time in the world of tanks, so relax, take it easy. This guy is almost dead, he cannot have a shot on me, I am moving in front and back, You can, in a way, call me a dick for doing that, right? And here we go, we are having an extremely good performance, even though our team is definitely not winning this battle, but hey, what can you do? After 10 seconds, this guy is going to go home, at least that's the plan, that's the hope, that's the dream, and after that we can think how to eliminate the Jet Panther or alternatively the Light Tank, which is sitting right here, right? Can we see the Light Tank? Light Tank is there, hip hooray. I am very well aware about the art, but I can't do anything about it. I bounced the first shot, it doesn't really matter, and art is eliminating us from the game. Very epic performance. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how about you, but I think I standed my ground. I played in very good position in my opinion. If you are playing here with a tank which is able to play hold down, as an example Super Conqueror 140, obviously T69 because turret has a bit of armor, or anything else, T29, T32, 103, doesn't really matter. The tank which have the top cheeks and a bit of the gun depression, you are going to make this position work, right? In the end of the day, obviously our team was a bit weaker than enemies. The score is 7-13, but you know what, it's not about the victory, it's not about the defeat, it's about how we manage it to make this vehicle work, and honestly it worked just fine. So boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, what we are doing, we are teleporting to the end of this battle, and let's see what Papa in matchmaking sector is going to give us next. Let's go. And after a couple of minutes hide and seek, our Scorpion is taking one for the team. Cromwell with a derp gun is looking into his face, and Cromwell showed his dominance with a 400 from the tier 6 medium tank. That was quite funny. Okay, good. This is the first battle. I'm super duper hyper turbo happy about this performance, and I could not play this game better, fellas. I could not play this game better. At least that's what I want to believe, right? So that was a great performance. I'm very happy with this. So in the end of the day, we have 3.2 thousand damage, we have 2000 assisting damage, and we have solid 700 base experience with a defeat. Obviously T69 and Borat is the same tier tank, but Borat, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, is so much stronger of a vehicle. It's not even comparison, to be fair with you. But still, it is still great performance, right? I'm quite curious about the profits, actually, never mind. Good. Berlin tier 6 skill. Is your dad actually working in wargaming? You know, this is like literally chosen map rotation. I could not rig the map rotation better myself, and matchmaking rotation, right? It's not happening every day whenever you are getting the tier 6s, right? And I'm not even speaking about the 2 times in row. Next battle, I hope we can have at least against the tier 10s, right? So it's going to be a bit more balanced in this way, and you will see that the T69 in the tier 10 is not feeling that great as it is feeling in the tier 6, right? But once again, in order to make a perfect review in the tank, in my opinion, it should have pretty much I would say 5 battles, right? Tier 6, tier 7, tier 8, tier 9, tier 10, and it would take like hours, literally hours. So yeah, this is not what I am able to do, but hey, I'm not complaining. Still, I believe people which wanted to see the T69 in action, I believe you are happy, fellas. Anyways, first things first, what the flying F we are going to do here? So boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we are playing in the city. Even though we are playing with a medium tank, it's not changing anything. What do I mean by saying this is... in this position we can make the things work, right? Because eventually we can make a hardcore pressure, or alternatively we can play safe whenever we need to. Also, if you would pay attention, this Vaka is going through the middle, going through the middle, like there is no tomorrow, fellas. This person is going through the middle like there is no tomorrow. Speaking about the getting pixel shots, right? I believe it's very, very clear. This vehicle is not created for this, right? It's not pixel shot hunting tank. This is the tank when you are getting into the close range and you are either penetrating them in the face or you are not penetrating. 1 out of 2, right? This is how this vehicle is supposed to work, and this is how this vehicle is working 99% of the times. Now, next, what do we want to do here? I am thinking about joining our lemming train here. What do I mean by saying lemming train? Well, to be fair with you fellas, I think majority of our forces is playing here, right? And I believe we can actually punish the enemies for doing one or another stupid thing here. As an example, this guy, 1 for the team, 2 for the team, давай, keep going. 3 for the team, no. Beautiful clip, beautiful magazine. That was excellent. Okay, next, what is happening in our baboonish brain? We need to figure out how to delete the star 1. And in fact, I'm going to make a bit of pressure, and I am asking this guy to go together with me, right? Maybe it will work. I am moving zigzags left, right, and now, fellas, we are going to have a very, very nice angle against this this guy over there. Tracking shot, he is not very happy. We are going for another one. He is very unhappy. We are going for another one, and we are going for another one. Beautiful. From now on, I'm going to go with a heat ammunition skill. Why heat ammunition? Because we are going to deal with a Liberty, right? For Liberty, we need some heats. Although, if we would approach him from the side, it would be so much better for us, but still, relax, take it easy. We got the 7 seconds left, and our guys is thinking about making pressure. Instead of thinking, actually they are making pressure, which is very, very good thing. And now we know he shot. So what that means: S skill, S skill, S skill, S. Beautiful situation for us, my lovely friends. We just simply banged him without asking his name, and this is the most important thing for us, right? We know Jeffs are sitting somewhere here, but it doesn't really matter for us, right? What I'm thinking instead, I am thinking how we could make a bit of pressure like this, and how we can get better angle for the enemy bushwankers or the guys which is trying to cap the base, right? I believe that's completely understandable. And now the thing is how to approach them. This is the most important thing. There is entrance right here, so I think I'm going to enter here, and I will try to find a decent angle for this VK. I think this is the right way to do the things, fellas. So let's see, can we do this? This is the question. We have heat ammunition. I'm very, very well aware of that, and probably you are aware of that too. And now we have the T150. This is a perfect track for us. Unfortunately, we are missing shot. Unfortunately, we are bouncing shot, and we are going to go for another bounce, because why the heck not? Yeah, this vehicle via the longer distance, fellas, it's definitely not the most accurate tank in the field, and it's definitely not created for a long range bushwhacking, right? But in the same time, it's completely understandable. We can't complain too much about that, huh? Don't you think so? Okay, next, moving on next, fellas. Now we are going to make even better angle for ourselves. We are going to take this position. And plus on top of that, I really want to highlight this enemy Borat is dead meat, which is very, very good thing. Meanwhile, this T150 is taking one for the team, because why the heck not? Which is very, very good thing. And now this guy is in the open field for us, which is pretty much excellent. I have only one left, but I'm going for that one, and I'm done. All we need to do now, we need to load the gold ammunition because we are pretty much out of the standards. And once again, keep this in mind. Still, you have too many gold rounds. The thing is, fellas, you don't know what kind of matchmaking you are going to get. And not... I can tell you one thing, it's not like every single time you are going to face the tier 6s, right? If you are facing the tier 10s, the tank is not even close for being that epic as it is looking now, right? So I definitely need to highlight this, my friends. I definitely need to highlight this. Speaking about the highlights, let's clip this guy a bit, right? Why the heck not? He's taking one for the team and he is dead. Such an epic session with a T69, it is insane, fellas. It is insane. Okay, next clip. What is the plan and what we are going to do? You see both of them is sitting here, right? So we are going to approach them from the side and we are going to be just fine. We have enough rounds in the magazine to kill both of them because one of them is down to 2 shottable, which is VK, and another of them is down to 1 shottable. So we are going for 1 shottable, we are going for this guy, we are going for this guy, and we are thinking about the Skoda, which should peak like this very, very soon. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, now. That was pretty much perfection, but unfortunately we did not manage it to hit him there. But hey, I'm not complaining. Next, what do we want to think now? First of all, we want to think about rigging Brother in Arms, which is always nice and always important. And I am thinking about dealing with Amik Sada. Now the main question is where Amik Sada is. Is he sitting right here or did he relocate it here and he found his keyboard? This is the question of the year, I would say. Some people is saying this guy is right here, and indeed he is. Beautiful. So all we need to do, we need to make a hardcore pressure for this mother trucker, fellas. And it doesn't really matter if even if he would hit us once, it truly doesn't matter. But skill, what do you mean it doesn't matter? Watch this. He just missed, and now we are going to show the dominance for this guy, right? Not much what he could change there. 5,000 damage. 1.6 thousand assisting damage. Fellas, the T69 against the tier 6 is dirty SF. But in the same time, thinking about this, Lorraine would deal just great. Speaking about the premium tank, Borat would deal just great. Even Trashante would work well in this kind of matchup and this kind of matchmaking, right? So I don't really think it is a huge achievement right there. We are saying thank you for this guy with which we rig Brother in Arms. It's always welcome, and you know that. So what we have? We have a Top Gun, we have the High Caliber, we have the Defender, we have the Brother in Arms, right? We have Ace Wanker, which is always welcome. We have 1.6, 1.7 base experience, which is extremely, extremely good if you would ask me. And we even made 70,000 profits, which is extremely good, right? Okay, let's go for a third battle, fellas. Whoever asked for T69 in action, thank you very much, boys. Thank you very much. Looks like I needed to play with this tank, right? If we are looking into matchmaking side, crazy madness, fellas. Okay, let's go for another one, and hopefully we will get the tier 10s. I want to show you with the tier 10s. It is a real struggle how to play. Tier 8s. Okay, no tier 10s this time. Fair enough. Okay, what do we have? I truly hate 1-2 line with a passion. I don't like it. I do not play there. Where I play in the city, and I believe it's not a big surprise. We are going to use this position here. It is straightforward, my lovely friends. It is a straightforward position. You are pretty much waiting until enemies will make a pressure here, or till they will play in on the corner, and then we are pew, 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 and then we are banging everyone, which is very, very nice. Also, fellas, I am proud to have Baboon inscription in the game, which is very, very nice. It is just excellent, fellas. It is just excellent. Okay, what is the plan here? I kind of like what our team is doing, because they are saying, F the shit, I'm not going into the 1-2 line, and they are actually making a pressure into the city, right? So this is quite a good thing, fellas. This is truly a good thing. And Sue is saying I need a help there. I am not going to go there for one particular reason. It's just simply not worth it, fellas. Trust me on this one. I know I could play here, hold down and so on, but I would rather not do so. And speaking about how slow this vehicle is, fellas, I kind of changed my mind. It is not that it is not that slow, fellas. It is not that slow as I initially thought, right? So once again, we are in the perfect position here, and now all we need to do, we need to chill. TVP Vato is saying, you little shitter, you are playing on my corner. And who is going to spot for you, my friend? Who is going to spot for you if I won't, huh? You can't see Kaku from that position. Just saying. Okay, what is the plan? As you can see, enemies do not have too many forces here, so that's very good thing for us. How we are going to make a pressure? Instead of taking the upper ground here, I'm going for a lower ground, and I will try to sneak here to check it out. Maybe they have someone over there. And what do we have? We have the IS-3. He had a great reaction, but unfortunately, Ruski game generator did not give him a green light, and he did not manage to penetrate our side armor, which is unfortunate for him, and in the same time it's very, very lucky for us, right? So we are definitely not complaining about this. Anyways, there is a Type 59 and there is a Borat which is running for their life, right? You know what, we are waiting until the Borat will go to the open field if he will, and unfortunately he is not going, and another Borat is simply running away, right? And there is a Jack Tiger 88. What the flying F enemies are doing? Skill, can you stop paying for your paid actors? Never. Never. Never ever in my baboonish life, fellas. Okay, there is a Borat once again which is running like crazy. All we need to do, we need to get those beautiful shots, and I saw this guy had a second mark of excellence, so honestly I don't really think he is very, very happy with the result right there. Anyways, what I'm thinking instead now, I got the decent start, let's say like this. It's not that bad, it's not that horrible. We need to think about the capping the base before it's too late. So what exactly we are going to do? We are going to go like this, and we are going to take this ground here. Skill, why we are going to take this this ground there? Because I will spot for our RGM, and hopefully the T44 is going to join the lemming train right there, right? Because it's very, very important. Because if they will, if 3 of them is going to go into the base, this is not going to be fun, my lovely friends. I can promise you that. So once again, don't worry. Take it easy, life is beautiful, getting closer, RGM is in position, RGM will bushwang them, and we can feel like kings there, fellas. That's it, game over for the enemy team. I truly doubt it. They can do something here. I think they are actually doomed, my lovely friends. I mean, for example, this guy, look at this. This is like the worst angle which he could make ever, and he did that for us. So I am super duper hyper turbo happy. And once again, we are providing assisting damage. Well, we are providing the light for RGM, and RGM is pew 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 pew. Next tank is going to be Emil, which is going to take one for the team, right? I'm pretty sure about this. And once again, wait for a second, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and now we are playing. 1 for the team, 2 for the team. Too bad we did not manage to hit him. 3 for the team, and 1 more, 4 for the team. That's okay. Even though they have Gusor, which is sitting here, it's not changing anything for us, because he is feeling very, very bad in that position. That's a fact. And all we need to do now, we need to load the hits, because we do not have the standard ammunition left that much. And all we need to do, we need to make a hardcore pressure for this Indian and for this T44 if he is still there. That's it, game over, fellas. This is pretty much game over. So once again, fellas, great session with a T69. And you know why we have this great of a session? Skill, why? Why do we have this great of a session? Because of the name of this tank, 69, okay? Skill and your dad jokes. Yes, sue me. Sue me, my lovely friend, sue me. Excellent, excellent, excellent performance. All we need to do now, we need to go towards the Su-100, although honestly, I think the Su-100 is going to be just fine. What do I mean by saying he's going to be just fine? He's going to get banged by those guys here, and I'm not going to be able to reach him in time. But hey, very, very, very nice. I'm super happy with this, and this is a great performance, my lovely friends. Excellent session. I don't know. T69, excellent session, fellas. Just simply excellent. I could not make it better myself. Beautiful. I'm very, very, very happy, and I'm blown away with this. So 2.9 thousand assisting damage, 2.9 thousand damage and 2000 assisting damage, which is very, very good thing, right? We are second by the damage and we are second by experience, which I'm very, very happy about. This list played very, very great, which is good. We made 46,000 profits, and overall our performance, this is beyond good. This is beyond good, fellas. 3.7 thousand damage and 1.9 thousand assisting damage, which would be a great score even for a tier 10 tank, if you would ask me. So here you go. You ask T69, you got T69. Thank you very much for watching, fellas. I hope you had a blast and have a lovely day. Skill is out. Peace.